So this is election time. Obviously, last night, November 3rd, results didn't come out, and they're both going to sue, and they're going to be in court for some time. Whether it's going to be this Friday, next Friday, a month, 60 days, no one knows what's going to happen. Doesn't look like it's going to be a very peaceful transition or no transition. It's just going to be issues trying to recount everybody. Whatever state Trump loses, he's going to want to recount, and whatever states they lose, they're going to want to recount. Which one do you think has the potential of creating havoc with riots and protesting if Trump wins or if Biden wins, and why?
I think whoever wins, we're going to see violence. And I'll give you my two scenarios. Say, for example, right now, President Trump gets the election. All of a sudden, all these radical leftists are going to say that the election is illegitimate, and they're going to start plotting to try to take down the president, just like we saw in 2016, where they were trying to disrupt his inauguration by trying to use locks and chains to lock the DC metro. I mean, that's an act of terrorism, and they were trying to do that. Luckily, the FBI got involved, and they stopped that. But we're gonna see that very soon. But at the very least, President Trump will actually take action against Antifa. So eventually we're going to see this kind of die down a little bit, because a lot of them are going to go to jail, and rightfully. Unfortunately, Joe Biden will not take the same route. I mean, he's the person who called Antifa just an idea. And he's soon going to realize that idea is also against him, because they're not against Donald Trump. They're not his allies. They're here to try to destroy American society. And I can't stress that enough. And the problem, though, is that President Biden would actually incite the ire of the radical left. Because every time something happens where there's a case of questionable police tactics, or, sometimes things taken out of context. I mean, just a few days ago, we saw something in Pennsylvania, a couple weeks ago, in which it seemed like it was a completely justified shooting by the police, and all of a sudden everybody started rioting. So even in cases like that, a president, and hopefully not, but a President Biden would blame America. And all these liberals who are on the fence with Antifa, they would start seeing, well, if Antifa truly is systematically racist, then we have to take down America. So he will only allow more liberals to join the radical left.
Very interesting perspective to know that either way. I think the biggest thing is to know that Antifa is not left, it's not right, it's not middle. It's so far left that even an AOC is not on their camp, where AOC is seen as a capitalist. That's absolutely mind-boggling to be thinking.